In this video, we have a fantastic race with an Austrian, and carnage ensues as Momos is involved in an incident. Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to a video where we're looking at Daily Race C. Now, in the weekly race guide, which I'll link at the end of this video, I talked about this race being a good race because of the strategy. Let's try out some of those strategies, shall we? Now, if you're not subscribed already, please do subscribe to the channel. And if you do enjoy this video, do give it a thumbs up as well. We are on our journey to 50k now, which is unbelievable to say, so I do appreciate all the support. Let's get on with this race then as we jump straight into the complex section here. We've got the Olympian there, Consta up ahead. Turismo second there, one of the worst rappers you can see. They've only got one bar at the moment on their internet. It's a red bar. It's horrendous as we continue on out of there. So a bit laggy. They did run me a bit tight there, but all good and fair as we go into this left-hander. And as we continue on to the back straight, then we are seeing here that traffic does play a fundamental part in this race in terms of if you're stuck in a battle, you're going to start losing time very quickly. Going into this left-hander then, it all slows down really slowly. But as we continue on out of this corner, we're still at the back of the pack. So what we will do then is we'll look at, well, actually, before anything, we'll look ahead where Consta goes into the pit. So Consta's doing a different strategy already by doing the no tyre change strategy. We've got Bongi there letting us go through that. I did not expect that. I appreciate it. So that's why I ran a little bit deep. Apologies for that, Bongi, as we continue on through there. Didn't expect that at all. We also lap number 3 then as we look to catch up to this battle. And Turismo second, they're still lagging away there with that one bar. But they do get past the Spanish driver, Lalo, up ahead then as we continue on out of that corner. We're looking down the inside then of Lalo. Can we get it done? Not quite then as we go into the right-hander, and it's still status quo for now as we then head into this right-hander. I love this right-hander, by the way. In time trial, it's amazing fun. Right, we've got a good run on the Spanish driver then as we head towards the hairpin. This is the main overtaking spot. Let's jump to that chase camera then as Turismo's had a penalty then. We're down the inside, so down the middle we sent it. Do we get it done? Oh, Spaniard sees me there. Really good awareness then. Let's jump back on board as we continue on out then up into P12. Not too shabby at all. Lots of clean air up ahead. However, Turismo seconds coming back at me then with the slipstream as we head in towards turn 1. Can I defend this then? As we keep it nice and tight then. And we do defend indeed. That's all you got to do in turn 1. Keep it nice and tidy and you should be able to defend that position. Lap number 4 then, I can see Turismo is catching up to me here, so my thought and mind is playing, when do I pit? What strategy should I do? I was going to do the no stop first, but Consta went in, so I was like, you know what, I'll leave off it for now as we head into the hairpin. Now, there's a lot of cars up ahead, so in my head, I'm already thinking, I'm going to go in the pits this lap, and I'm actually going to be changing my tyres. Very early to change tyres, I know, but this is the strategy you can do. Obviously, then you've got better tyre wear later on. You can actually go for a bit of a sprint up towards the halfway point in the race. We'll leave the pits, but look at Consta. 7 seconds up the road. Consta's been flying there out of traffic and already catching up to the back of the pack. A lap later, everybody else comes in the pits. I'm like, no, are you having a laugh? I was meant to undercut everybody, and everybody's just done the same strat. It's like everybody's covering me off here. So Turismo comes out ahead of me, and I wanted to get away from the lag. Very frustrated with that one. So lap number 7, then here we go in towards turn number 1. The Austrian comes out ahead of me. I've really not done well here with the strategy, and this is what makes the race fun in my opinion, because you've got to plan when you want to pit and try and work out when other people are going to pit, who to overtake, when to overtake, and everything like that. The Austrian goes defensive into the hairpin then as we go through this corner. You see there's some of the leaders are coming in the pits now on the end of lap 7, bang halfway in the race, so they're going to change tyres, of course. And as we go down here then, we are looking on the inside of the Austrian as we jump on board. Slight contact there between us two, a little bit netcody as well, but I was on the inside. That was all fair as we head towards turn 1 then. Look at it, side-by-side action. See my reaction down in that bottom right side as we go into turn 1 then. They're trying around the outside. I did say if you can defend the inside, you can survive it, but they had much better run out the corner then. Here we go once again. We're going to have side-by-side into this right-hander. Can I keep it? Oh, the Austrian gives me enough room here as we head into left. If they're in VR, by the way, well played with this. That's unbelievable driving, and they are defending this at the moment, and we're going to look back on the inside, trying that cut back. Is it going to work? Not quite then as we continue on through here then. As we fast forward a little bit then, because obviously it's line astern through there, but we've got slipstream now. This is where the overtaking can happen. Where the Austrian goes towards the right hand side then. I'm going for the inside line. I normally wait till the second straight to go for it, but I'm going to go for it this time then as we head into the hairpin then, slowing the car down nicely. First gear, a little bit deep, but we do get it stopped as we come around then. The Austrian there on my left-hand side now as we continue around this right-hand. Oh, it's so close. It's slight tap there. Nothing major though. Just a slight bit of neck code, I would say. Oh, bit of movement there from the internet connection there. We jump back on board with the Austrian then as we head towards turn number 1. What's going to happen is someone's just come out the pits up ahead as well. Oh, slight contact as we've gone into there then. Slight mistake from the Austrian driver as we continue on then. So they've defended that position for now. Really intense battle. Really fun battle as well, to be honest with you, as we go back to the back straight. Believe it or not, I'm saying back a lot, aren't I, here? Well, this is the main overtaking place. So here we go. We've got a good run here on the Austrian driver as we head towards the hairpin. Somebody's got a penalty up ahead. That's Baracus then up ahead. Hello to you. I know you say hello a lot as we go into the hairpin, and I was very deep then trying to get the run out the corner. I'm aware of the Austrian on my inside, which is why I gave them plenty of room there as we continue on out. It's a good run out though, and finally we are ahead of the Austrian driver. That was a lot of work, a heck of a lot of work. We see the Spanish driver coming in on lap number 9. It's great that all these strategies exist, in my opinion, in terms of this race. They're accidentally refueling there, it looked like, as well. So I've got to press X twice. Now, I've nearly done that a couple of times, but even so, it's gone okay so far. It's turn 1. They're trying around the outside once again, but they're running a bit wider this time. And we finally get past the Austrian driver. Really good racing, though, there, Simon. Really, really, really good. Oh, Rene. I'm not actually sure, because Rene in nickname, Simon now. I don't know. Anyway, we're going to go on the inside of Baracus. Then I've decided I'm just going to send it down here every single time I get the chance at the hairpin. And that's another place gain then. So we're up into P10. Happy days indeed. Let's advance further on then. The final lap is where we catch up to the French driver, who we've been catching the Finnish driver of Shadow then as we head towards the hairpin. And once again, as I say, I'm going to send it where I can send it at the hairpin, because I can get it stopped. I'm on the inside. I get it stopped. Beautiful racing once again as we continue on through there. But can we keep this position? That is the question. Let's fast forward this bit all the way to the line then. Here we go. And we do cross the line there. So like I did, Consta finished P6. So a really good result there for Consta. And again, it shows you different strategies just playing or happening in the race. This is really good. I like this kind of race. You can race people, you can have good side-by-side action, and this strategy there as well. This to me is a very, very, very good race. Right, here we go then, straight into the second race then. And if you're not subscribed already, I've already mentioned it, please do subscribe. We're on that journey to 50k now, which is mental to me. Right, anyway, heading towards the hairpin then. Up ahead, we've got all sorts going on there. There's an instant into the hairpin. I'm not sure what's happened there as we continue on through then. Up ahead, there's contact between Momos and Turismo second as we gain another place then. I'm not sure what happened there at all, but I decided I'm going to go in the pits and avoid all the craziness, and I didn't change tyres. Let's see what a non-stop does here then, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see indeed as we come out the pits. And Turismo second behind, also doing the same thing here. We're 14 seconds off the lead, but we're not at Miu Miu's pace in race pace at all. Lap number 7 is when we're going to jump to here then, as we see somebody up ahead leave the pits then. The Swedish driver, who's that? Fisk. I'm going to call you Fisk. I have no idea how to pronounce that. Jun Fisk, maybe? I have no idea. Let's go to lap number 8 then. We've got other people coming out the pits now. We've got Levitius coming out the pits then. We send it round the outside as we go into here. We just get ahead. We're in P4. We're in P4. Look at that. So we skipped the traffic there, and we've managed to come out quite far up the grid here, but we've got to survive the second half of this race now as we go into this right-hander. And survive is what we've got to do. Oh, hello. A bit of a wiggle there. Got to be careful. Levitius having to take avoiding action. You can check out Levitius, of course, on Twitch as we go into the left-hander then as we look to slow down on the back straight. So when you're doing a no-stop strategy, here's some real good advice for you here. Try not to fight every single person. We're very much only just in the second half of the race. But at this moment in time, what you want to look for is who has changed the tyres. I know that Matthias has changed the tyres, so I indicate to the right-hand side to say, you go on ahead. I lift off a little bit so they can take the racing line. I lose half a second maybe, but then I'm not fighting it. And Levitius can actually pull me along a little bit on the back straight. And I can actually get some of that time back again from slipstream. Very worthwhile choosing who you fight with and who you don't fight with here. So lap number 10 then, we've got Macho Monkey behind me now, but they're not going to actually go for it. And the reason for that is they had a penalty. Thumbs up because I recognise that, so I appreciate that. Good sportsmanship stuff there as well. Just stay in line, really good. The Swedish driver then with a penalty. So, okay, we're back into fourth. And Macho Monkey going for the move. Just goes a bit deep here as we continue on out of here then. I'm not actually trying to fight too much at the moment, but even so, I am ahead at this moment in time. And what I am going to do again I'm not near the end of the race yet. So obviously they're on much fresher tyres than me. You see my front right is very, very, very worn. But once again, I'm indicating here to go to the right-hand side. I'm going to lift off a little bit here. It's like tag there. I'm sure that's a mistake there from Macho Monkey. But once again, into turn one. Just trying to do the smart thing here. Try not to fight where I don't need to fight. There's a massive battle going on behind. Consta's leading that one at the moment. You can see that on the mini-map. As we go through this right-hander, what we're going to look is Macho Monkey. And Macho Monkey just cut the green a little bit too much. He gets a 1 second penalty. So now I'm like, right, I can fight for the rest of this race now. It's only 2 laps. That is a fightable and achievable distance where I don't lose too much time to the group behind. And that's what's going through my mind right now. So that's what we're going to try and do here. Now, do we get past Macho Monkey first of all? Yes, we do. So we'll retake P4. We've got the Swedish driver going for it here. Fist then in towards the left-hander as we slow it down then. And I let them go. But of course, I've got a bit of a run here. I've got a bit of a gap to the Swedish driver. So what I'm looking to do now is time my run. So I go towards the outside here. This obviously lengthens the circuit a little bit. Gives me that run on this start-finish rate, which is what I want. I want the biggest run possible to go clean on by. That's my goal here. They go defensive. Of course they will. There's lap 13 now, the penultimate lap of the race. Hard on the brakes. And as we go in towards turn 1, we just get ahead a little bit here. But as we go on the throttle, we just get a bit of oversteer there. That they didn't hit me. That is just a bit of oversteer then. As we continue on through a short shift there to let them go. And as we go into this right-hander, they cut that a lot. Go into the barrier. I thought they were going to come back on the circuit. Well held to the Swedish driver. Really well held there. Really well played indeed. But I'm back into P4 here. We've only got a lap and a half to go. Can we get a P4 with a no tyre change race? Not a no-stop race. No tyre change race here then. We get a bit of bump drafting here from Macho Monkey here. And I believe they might have a penalty. When someone starts doing this, they're trying to race as smart as possible. But let's see what happens then. Also, they could be just waiting for the second straight to go clean on by. Very much a possibility as well. But as we continue on out of here then, I look behind me. I do notice 0.5. So we get advanced to the final time on the back straight then. Macho Monkey's right behind me here. But Consta is right behind Macho Monkey. And they take the penalty now. And we can see the lights of Consta in the rear view. We've stolen your strategy, Consta, as we head in towards the hairpin then. I'm going to consider this the final corner. We're going to continue on out of here then. Can we make it to the line? That is the question. That slipstream is very strong. And Consta's got a pretty perfect distance at the moment. Let's jump to some live reaction then. No! I don't know how. I'll take that. That was a fun race. Oh my word. Oh, it was a crazy race. Oh man. Such a fun race. And again, this is because of the different strategies. People can do different things. You can race different people at different times. You can think about the strategy. You can think about who you're racing, when to overtake, how to overtake, set up overtakes. A brilliant, brilliant, brilliant race this week. Absolutely fantastic, PD. Well played with this Daily Race C. Superb. Lock it away. Do it again. That's it for this video, though, folks. I do hope you've enjoyed it. The weekly race guide is there for you, but I hope to see you in another video or live stream again very soon.